What's going on, guys? It's the Kiddie here and welcome back to another one of my videos. If you're new to my channel and you enjoy regular gaming entertainment including Gods of Olympus, Hero Hunters and War Robots, regular live streams, consider subscribing and helping me to grow my channel and provide you with even more entertainment. Today's video is all about attack strategies for Gods of Olympus, and in particular the slow push and what I believe is known as the 4-god 5-god combo. It might have other names, but if it does, I don't know what they are. So the slow push is basically my only strategy, as I'm really one-dimensional. This strategy has got me to around 3,300 attack trophies on the game, and is a really good strategy for medium and high-level players. The 4-god 5-god combo, however, is probably the most effective attack in the game, and is for advanced high-level players looking to get to around the 4,000 attack trophies. I definitely need to learn this one myself. So let's run through one of my slow push attacks that I did earlier on today. Now you may not have all the gods, but for me the absolute key gods you need are Athena, Hades, Aphrodite and Artemis. You also get Zeus by default, so try to be equipped with the time slow ability, as that really helps. I always start with the Aphrodite god and I use her all, and her primary objective is to take out any Cyclops towers and also any flame towers, but the priority number one is the Cyclops towers, because then your skeletons that Hades drops will be most effective. Dropping Athena and using her Aegis shield is also imperative, and you need to activate the shield throughout the battle. Use Zeus's time slow and Artemis's spread shot to try and get through and punch through the first temple. As you can see, Aphrodite was able to charm the first two Cyclops towers, so she's doing her job pretty well at the moment. Try to get used to the Aphrodite god. She can sometimes be a little sticky on the charm building ability. You just need to make sure that the icon is enlarged and that you hit the building and that she's in range of that building. If you get it wrong with Aphrodite, you can walk her to her death by accident, and you definitely don't want to do that. It's around about this time that I enter the second phase of my attack by activating Inspiration, Hawkstorm and Cerberus. Because the Athena temple is down and I've got Inspiration activated, Artemis's long shot is able to take out the Artemis temple in one hit. If you're being supported by your alliance members and you've got the chance to take out the Aphrodite tower, taking it out as soon as possible will also help the outcome of the battle. During the second phase of my attack is when I usually push towards the centre of the base to take out any temples or towers that might be in the middle. And then at some point you're going to have to withdraw your gods back to the edge of the base, so you can then skirt around the side and systematically take out the rest of the temples. Once the Aphrodite tower is out of the way, you can use your Aphrodite god to charm units if you need to. But I'd always strongly suggest charming the Cyclops towers like I've done on this occasion, because it's really key and it really helps out. Always make sure you're keeping Athena between your other gods and the enemy units, and always make sure that you've got the Aegis shield activated. One of the biggest downfalls of the slow push strategy is time is your enemy. You really need to keep an eye on the time and make sure that you've got enough time to get all the temples, because the amount of times, I keep saying the word time, the amount of times that I have lost with like a second, I just needed like another second to win. It's been really tight. It's quite often a very close call, win or lose. You just need to remember to push, to do that last final push over the line at the right time. If you don't judge it right, you lose. I will be making a video which will be showcasing my very close wins and my very close losses, which will be entitled Gods of Olympus, Epic Wins, Epic Failures. When I've got that video done, I'll have it as a link on this video here. So if it's not here, it's because I haven't done the video yet. And about this point in the game, you can see that the victory is looking pretty sure. There's plenty of time on the clock. There's only 4 temples to get. Most of my gods are pretty healthy, and I've got some big guns if any of them drop out. There's no Cyclops towers and not even any flame towers around for that matter, so using the Aphrodite charm units I find is a better solution at this point in the map. Athena's pretty much on her last legs at this point, but I know that when she drops I can bring down Ares and he's gonna whip some butt and take out the Zeus temple for me. Obviously you want to activate his bloodlust as soon as he lands, and it doesn't take very long for him to smash through the Zeus temple, and then you can set him up for the last 2 temples, and hopefully he's got enough strength left to attack one of them. In my case he did, so I was able to do a battle charge towards the Ares temple, and 3 hits later and it's gone. Ares gets taken out, and that just leaves me to drop down Hera and use her wrath to destroy all the buildings that are left, and then take out the Poseidon temple for the win. I don't know if this is the most effective slow push strategy, but these are the gods that I use in this order. I know it leaves my strongest gods right to the end, but sometimes that's pretty cool. It can lead you to get in some really fantastic wins with only a few seconds remaining, which is, like I said before, in one of my future videos. Make sure you check it out. So now I'm going to show you the 4 god 5 god combo by showing you a defeat that I took the other day against a guy who's got, as you can see, over 4,100 attack trophies. The guy is obviously immense at this game, and he basically just blasted through my base with this strategy. So here we go, let's talk you through it. So he starts off by dropping Athena with the Aegis shield in the top corner, and then that's quickly followed by Zeus and the time slow, and then also Ares and Poseidon, which are really, really strong gods. So he then takes the Ares temple out in 1 hit using Bloodlust, and then walks his way around using just these 4 gods to try and see if he can take out 4 temples. He really needs to take out 4 temples to have a good chance of the win. So this is him just smashing through my Apollo temple, and then he spots the Hades temple, and it doesn't take much for him to blast that one out of existence. So it's around about this time he knows that he's got the 4 temples that he wanted. He knows that the time slow is going to start freeing up now, and he knows that his 4 gods are going to be pretty much toast before long. So he just tries to see what other buildings he can damage and take out to help himself when he drops his last 5 gods in place. So around this point is when his first 4 gods get destroyed, and he sets himself up for his next wave, which is the other 5 gods, starting off with Hera, using Absorb, hitting down the Wrath, dropping the Hades, spawning the skeletons. There's tons of skeletons. Cerberus gets spawned as well, goes off, starts to take out my Zeus temple. In the meanwhile, Artemis hits the Hawkstorm to destroy any enemy troops that are coming in. Then she just they wander over towards the Hera temple, start to demolish that. Cerberus goes round the back, straight into the Aphrodite tower. At this point he knows he's got it won, really, barring a disaster. So he's only got the 2 temples left to get. He's still got 3 guys supporting him. I was desperately trying to defend, and I sort of knew that it wasn't going to happen at this point. So just the Athena temple up the top there. So he makes his way over there, starts to dismantle that. Cerberus turns round and starts to come back towards the temple as well, which makes it even more impossible for me to defend. A few seconds later, Athena temple is down. He's using the charmed troops as well, so I can't even get close to him. And then the rest of his supporters are out taking Artemis temple, and there goes my base, obliterated with ease. If you use a different attack strategy to either of these 2 that I've showed you today, let me know in the comments section, because I'm interested and other people might be interested to know what other strategies there are out there. If this video entertained or educated you in any way, hit that like button, it really helps me out, and I will see you guys on the next video.